What's going on, you guys? It's Haji here, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're gonna react to Chris Paul, worst money he's ever spent. It's important to watch these type of videos so you know what not to spend your money on. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Oh man, when I first got some money, first thing I did was my agent gave me a $25,000 upfront thing. So it was just like one day, boom, $25,000 in my account. So the first thing I did was I went to the mall, told my wife pick something out, told my homie to pick something out, him and his girl. Once upon a time, you just thought I could have everything.
Yo, I could dig that. Yo, whole fam, come on, let's go shopping. I wouldn't. As soon as you get some money, save 10% in your passive income account, and then reinvest everything. I got that advice from The Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. I definitely recommend you guys pick that book up. Great book.
You know, I had a Cartier watch. You almost couldn't even tell time on it because it had so many diamonds on it. It was one of the dumbest things I had done. Pointless. Didn't realize how invaluable the watch became. I actually gave the watch to Reggie Bullock, who was one of my rookies back when I played in LA. I had an Escalade.
Yo, that's a hell of a gift. You give out a whole to a rookie? He was probably super lit, stupid lit.
I had a pearl-colored Escalade, right, with spree wheels. If you don't know what those are spinning wheels. So when I stopped at a light, my wheels would keep spinning. I think the toughest part about having a vehicle like that is it's dope to have a car like that. I was balling, I was stunting until my mama needed to go to the grocery store. So my mama got to go to the grocery store, and now my mama riding around in this Escalade with spinning wheels. And next thing you know, my mama got pulled over. And I think it was just more so the police officers being nosy because they wanted to see who it was. But picture mama.
Yo, that's the thing. Like, you go get fancy cars, sports cars. It's nothing but added stress in your life. Like, I got my car. If I would have known, I would have never got it. I would have got something much simpler. Because, like, now I'm in quarantine. I haven't drove the thing in over, like, 30 days. Like, what's the point? Like, a car is just A to B. You start accumulating these cars, and it becomes nothing but a liability. Like, anything could have happened. She got pulled over, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, what's the point? Like, if this thing is not going to do nothing but waste more time for me, add more bills, added stress, you know what I'm saying? It becomes complicated. It just complicates the life too much. You just get to a point where you're not even really enjoying it like that anymore. So for me, I would say I would have spent that. You know what I'm saying?
Picture my mama of all people.
But this is the worst money he's ever spent.
She was riding around and getting it.
How many shots do you have?
But this different type of money. It's NBA money.
That my wife.
Let's see how he evolved.
We have an Escalade. She has a Range Rover. I have a '77 Monte Carlo. I got a Maybach. Let me stop. Mind you, my senior year in high school, I had a Honda. The driver's side door was broke. So
the come up is real.
Instead of parking in my parking spot when I used to get to school as a senior, I would park way down by the baseball field and look around and see if anybody was looking and jump to the passenger seat and get out the car. I think one of the mistakes that all of us make, not just other NBA players, myself, is that a lot of times we just want everyone to do it for us. Obviously, there's a lot of hires that you make, and sometimes you just think you're too busy to learn, to learn about finance because it's hard. When you hear $1 million, you're like, man, if I ever get $1 million, everybody gonna be good, but it doesn't work that way. So just trying to educate each other and myself.
That's facts. We talked about it in the last video. Grant Cardone said $1 million ain't shit. Goes away real fast. Gotta 10x it. Gotta have 10 million. He's saying it too. Must be the truth.
Just trying to learn as much as possible. I absolutely believe college athletes should be paid. I was a college athlete for 2 years, and to see the money that's generated and to know that when you're in school, you can't work. You can't have a job. because you are playing. So, like I said, that's learning, because when I was in college, I was just grateful to be in school. But there's a lot of money generated that needs to be.
Yeah, college athletes definitely need to get paid. One of my cousins is a college athlete. Them boys be grinding. I mean, daily. Like, they put in more work than the average person. Well, they do. Like 5 a.m. class, 7 p.m. workouts, weekend games, traveling. They're putting in work. They definitely need to get paid. And you guys might argue, the scholarships. Still, I need a check, because you need that day-to-day life money.
When I first got into the NBA, my parents didn't want to move. They wanted to stay in the same house that I grew up in, lived my entire life in. And so what me and my brother did was we bought a house right down the street from my parents' house. Literally about 4 or 5 minutes away from my parents' house. And the only problem was my dad would be over at our house like at 6:30, 7 a.m. cutting our grass. Didn't nobody tell you to come cut our grass? But that was probably one of the extravagant things that I bought when I first got into the league was a house for me and my brother.
I can dig that. Keep the family close. I live right next to my parents too.
This is the biggest thing that I've learned, though, tell you the truth, financially. And this is something that I try to live by now when it comes to making big purchases or big expenses. Spend your money on experiences. Once upon a time, it was things. It may be jewelry, it may be clothes, watches, all this different type of stuff. But me now is experiences. That's what I've noticed about my kids. They probably won't remember.
I could definitely agree with that. If I was to before I spend money on clothes, jewelry, cars, I would spend money on food, vacations, trips, learning. I would put learning before everything. And then most importantly, investments. Best place to put your money.
What I got them 3 Christmases ago. But if I take them on a trip to Spain like I did this past summer, they're going to remember it. You know what I mean? So experiences are, things that you remember for a lifetime.
That's just the biggest problem with materialistic things. Like the high of it just wears off so freaking fast. Like as soon as you get it, not even a day, 2, 3, you're already over it. You're already wanting the next thing. So that's the thing I hate most about materialistic items.
What's life after basketball? I still want to be around the game. I love it too much. Would love to own a team at some point, but also want to be in.
I love that he's thinking about owning a team, thinking way beyond, way higher, way the highest level possible. I want to own the team. I can dig that.
Involved in different areas, whether it be health and wellness. Also, we have a production company, so I want to be involved in different media avenues and also philanthropy. I think that's a big thing that I'm passionate about, is trying to impact the next generation and help that change. That's probably a better conversation suited for my wife, because I called her recently telling her how good I feel and that
Chris Paul was balling this year before they closed the NBA. He was balling. He was carrying the OKC Thunder way better than anybody thought that he was going to carry them. So he is balling.
No time soon, hopefully, God willing, because I'm having too much fun and my body feels really good.
That way. Ugh.
If at any point it compromises like family or life or whatnot, that'll be a different conversation.
Family come first. I dig that. Great video. Shout out to Men Health for that video. And you guys, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you smash that like button and definitely smash that subscribe button. Until next time, Haji out.